The Canadian Big Six banks are the ultimate safe bet. They just wrapped up a blockbuster Q1 2026 with a $19 billion in profit. But while the giants are celebrating, a challenger has been quietly preparing to disrupt the entire landscape. On March 6, the Competition Bureau has cleared EQB Inc., which is the Equitable Bank, to acquire PC Financial, giving them direct access to millions of PC Optimum members. Today, we are talking about the seventh largest bank in Canada against the Big Six. Is it time to stop buying the old guard and pivot to the growth king? Let's find out. The Big Six, the Royal Bank, the TD Bank, Bank of Montreal, Bank of Nova Scotia, CIBC, and National Bank, they are the income champions. The yield in 2026 are between 2.68% to 4.51%. But the story is they're the masters of the capital. Even with a sluggish economy, they exceeded expectations this quarter. RBC and National Bank in particular are looking like the strongest tactical plays right now. But the catch? They are very mature companies. You are buying them for a fat quarterly check, not for 50% capital gains. If you need steady cash to pay your bills today, the Big Six are untouchable. Now let's look at the challenger, EQB Inc. The big news? The $800 million deal for PC Financial. This is a game changer. EQB is picking up the PC MasterCard portfolio over 2 million active accounts and becoming the exclusive partner for the PC Optimum program. If you look at the 2026 numbers, EQB just beat earnings with an EPS of $2.13. While their yield is very low, about 1.99%, the dividend growth is explosive, averaging 26.56% over the last 5 years. Recently, I made a video to show how the dividend growth rate can make a huge impact over the long run in terms of the total wealth building process. And the EQB's payout ratio, it sits at tiny 36%. That means they have a massive room for growth, hiking the dividend, while the Big Six are capped at the higher payout ratios. So basically, you're not buying EQB for their yield today. You're buying them for the yield on cost 10, 20, 30 years from now. It comes down to this. If you're in retirement and need that passive income now, the Big Six wins every time. But if you have a 10, 20, 30 years horizon, EQB's compounding is a math problem that ends in your favor. By the time you retire, your yield on cost on EQB could easily dwarf the Big Six. But nothing is risk-free. For the Big Six, it's the cooling housing market and regulatory hurdles. For EQB, it's the integration risk. Merging PC Financial is a massive undertaking. So what's the verdict? I call this as a core and satellite strategy. Recently, I did a poll on YouTube asking viewers to vote for whether they are in income team or growth team or both. So far, the both strategy has more votes. It means that most of the people are interested in a combination of income strategy and growth strategy. In this case, use the Big Six banks as the floor of your portfolio for stability and income, and EQB as the ceiling to provide the high octane growth. So are you a Big Six bank fan, or are you betting on the challenger? Drop a Big Six or EQB in the comments below. If you want to see how these banks fit into a broader ETF strategy, check out my video on the best Canadian ETF right here. If you found value in this video, please like and share. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so that you do not miss my future videos. This is David Das and you're watching my YouTube channel Think and Retire. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Happy investing.